Hello and welcome to Ginny's Horse Product Review. I'm Ginny and today I've got a really great video for you. I'm going to share with you my #1 favorite horse shampoo, and it's not even really a horse shampoo, so it's really budget friendly and you're not going to want to miss it. Alright, the secret to luxurious manes and tails and healthy skin and coat is Head and Shoulders, the human dandruff shampoo. That's right, I'm not kidding around when I tell you that Head and Shoulders is literally the best horse shampoo you could possibly buy. And this is especially true if you are in a humid or wet climate and you've ever struggled with rain rot. Let me tell you, forget about all the expensive, nice, fancy, equine-centric horse shampoos. You just need to go, and it can be the, generic one too. You need some Head and Shoulders dandruff shampoo for your horse, especially this spring if you're planning on it being a little wet out. I have lived all different places with my horses, from dry climates to wet and humid climates. I'm originally from Florida, lived in North Carolina with horses, and I can tell you hands down that the #1 shampoo that I always use on my horses now is Head and Shoulders. And I know it's a human dandruff shampoo, but it works. And if you're ever dealing with rain rot, scratches, anything, scrub that horse with Head and Shoulders, let it sit for a minute or two, and then rinse it off. And I mean, it's like night and day with them getting better with their skin and coat. Not only does it work if you're dealing with any kind of like skin issues like cannon, crud, or rain rot, or any of those things, it's also just leaves their fur nice and soft and shiny. And even the manes and tails, it's really good. Even when I had my gray Arabian, it was pretty good at whitening her tail too. So, definitely keep this in mind. It's a really good shampoo. The other cool thing about Head and Shoulders is that they have a ton of different scents. If you're not into like the classic, they even have like apple scented. So there's definitely some kind of a horse connection there. But definitely check out your local grocery store or Walmart aisle for Head and Shoulders if you are looking for a new shampoo for your horse and you want to save money. You don't want to waste a ton of money on really expensive equine-centered shampoos. Get you some Head and Shoulders. It works, especially if it's springtime and it's super wet and you're dealing with rain rot, cannon crud, scratches, any of that kind of stuff. And even if it was too cold for me to give like a full bath to my horses, if I was dealing with scratches or cannon crud or anything just on the legs, I would just wash that with Head and Shoulders, dry it, let it fully dry, get a little Desitin on there. If you haven't already seen my video about my #1 tack box item, you need to go check it out. It's Desitin Diaper Rash Cream. Also super effective for scratches, thrush, rain rot, cannon crud, any of these like fungal skin issues. Having lived in some of the more swampy and wet environments, you really have to figure out how to keep your horse's skin and coat clean and dry and healthy. And Head and Shoulders shampoo is something that I found out from a friend, and I have stuck with using it, and I am never going to stop using it. I would never use another horse shampoo or anything else, because it just does leave my horse's coat and fur healthy and shiny. And if you're ever dealing with anything fungal, it just like knocks it out. So don't be weirded out shopping for it like, oh, it's a dandruff shampoo. Don't have to be embarrassed. Big deal. People have dandruff, even if people think you do. It's not a big deal. If you are embarrassed, you can tell the cashier that it's for your horse. That's always an icebreaker, fun conversation to have anyways. You're buying your horse dandruff shampoo. No big deal. If you found a favorite horse shampoo or some kind of grooming product, even if it's not necessarily a horse product, I would love to hear about it. Drop me a comment, because I'm all about trying new things and testing things out. It's Ginny's Horse Product Review after all, so definitely drop me a line. And if this video was helpful at all, hit the like button. That really helps me out. Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you don't miss next week's video, where I talk about my favorite go-to thrush remedy. And if you're familiar with some of my other videos, or maybe you gleaned a little tip from today, you already know what it is. So definitely stay tuned for that. Until next time, happy trails.